Okay, let's go over the systems on this build. Starting with the electrical, it's huge. We have two 250 amp hour lithium batteries. So combined, we've got a 500 amp bank. We have a 3000 watt pure sine inverter charger. We have a DC to DC 60 amp alternator charger. And then right below me, you see the power cord. So this system is going to be charging one of three ways. We've got the shore power plug-in, your normal RV plug. This is a 50 amp system. We have the alternator charger right here. That's going to charge when your engine's running, RPMs are up. And third option, we have about 600 watts of solar on this roof. Okay, I'm going to take you guys right through this electrical system. So starting at the batteries, if you were to hop in and get going for a weekend, we've got our main shutoffs. These supply our two panels. So we've got a separate fuse panel for the utility bay below. And then inside, we have our traditional 12 volt panel for all your lighting, things like that. So you're gonna start by turning those on. We did add, if you can see that back there, one more shut off for the negative. That's for the batteries specifically. So the reason we do that, if you were to ever drain your batteries completely, it trips them as an emergency protect and you have to reset it. So that's what that quick negative on off would reset your batteries. I will provide a list of all the appliances in this build in a link below. Right now I'll take you guys through all the interior things that you're going to be controlling. I'll show where all the panels are located, that kind of thing. Now that we're inside, we're going to go to our panel wall and we're going to see that everything's lit up. Our DC is supplied. So right here we've got our inverter controller and our charger on off controller. So this is going to light up when you actually plug in. This is for the off-grid power. So right now our plugs are live and we have normal household power. Right here, this is just gonna be our fresh gray and black. We don't have a black because we have a composting toilet on this one. And then your pump switch. Right here, we've got your solar panel. So a couple different settings in here. But just briefly, right now, it's showing that we are actually bringing in 0 amps because it is fully topped up. We're 100% charged. Now for fuse panel locations. We've got our 12 volt and our 120 volt all located under this bench. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yes, right there. We've got our 12 volt. So that's all our blade fuses, all our ATOs. Those are actually going to be lit up if you have any fuse blown. And then right here, we've got all our 120. Okay, forgot to mention, these bays, every one of them are heated. So they're heated for driving heat, and they're also heated for when you're parked. We've got ducts actually directed down in there, and cold air returns pulling from in there as well. So here's our fresh tank. That's got level sensors on it, about 120 gallons fresh water. Right behind, kind of dark, so right behind that is our hot water heater. So very typical hot water diverter. We've got our water pump. And then we've got our drains. While we're in here, That's a look at our plumbing, or our heating system. And then we got some controls back there. And then lastly, our gray tank is hiding in this bay. So this bay is also heated. And there's our gray tank. It also has some backup 12-volt heater pads just in case. Other than that, this big box down here, there's our propane tank. Huge horizontal mount propane tank. That is vented out through the floor and all sealed off from this compartment. That propane is gonna be feeding our fridge, our heater in there, our hot water heat if we want, and then our stovetop burners in there. For your exterior hookups, very simple. On our driver's side of the bus, like a typical RV. For plumbing, we've got our gravity and city fill right here. This is your hot water heater. That's your propane heater. And this is your electrical hookup. So we use smart plug. That's your shore power. And then back here, we have an access port if you're full service for your gray drain, or you can just pick this whole bad boy up and dump like normal. Watch that bump there. Emotional times there, hitting the road.